Hello everyone, welcome back to Commerce Edge. I'm Rangjit, and in today's video, we're going to solve one more question from Profit and Loss Appropriation account. And this is the last question from this topic. And in this question, we're going to prepare Profit and Loss account, Profit and Loss Appropriation account when capital is fixed and fluctuating. Don't skip the video and make sure you watch the full video so that you will understand better. Let's get started. Let's break down the questions together. John and Dave are partners, sharing a profit in the ratio of 4 is to 5, with capital of 1 lakh and 1 lakh 20,000 respectively. So this one will go to the partners capital account. And interest on capital has been agreed at 10% per annum. So this one will go to profit and loss appropriation account and partners capital account. Dave received a salary of 12,000. So this one also will go to the profit and loss appropriation account and current account. Profit made during the year was 90,000 before appropriation. So this one will go to profit and loss account. Depreciation for machinery at the rate 12%. This one will go to the profit and loss account. 12 sorry depreciation for machinery at the rate 12% valued at 1 lakh. This one will also go to profit and loss account. Then provision on debtors at the rate 10% valued at 40,000. This one also will go to profit and loss account. And the last one, John is to be allowed a commission of 10% after charging such commission. And the last one also will go to the profit and loss account. Prepare profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account when partners account are fixed and fluctuating. So let's prepare profit and loss account. So the first item in the profit and loss account is the profit made during the year, which is 90,000, and we write it to the credit side of the statement. And remember guys, profit and loss account is also known as the income statement. The next item is depreciation for machinery, uh, which is 12% for 1 lakh. So 12% of 1 lakh, we get 12,000. The next item is the debtors, the provision on debtors, which is 10% for 40,000. So right. Sorry guys, I have made a questions here. It is not John commission, it's manager commission. So the next item will be manager commission. Manager commission is allowed. Manager is to be allowed a commission of 10% after charging such commission. So to get this one, we have to know first the total amount. So the total amount from the credit side is 90,000. So we'll just write 90,000 on the debit side also, because there's no item left on the debit side. So we'll just write 90,000. So 90,000 minus 16,000. This 12,000 plus 4,000 we get 16,000. So minus this one will get minus 90,000 will get 74,000. So I have to calculate this 74,000. So 74,000 into 10 divided by 110 is 6,728. So we get this 110 because if the profit is taken after charging commission is we have to what we have to add rate of commission plus 100. So the rate of commission is 10 plus 100, so it will be 110. But if profit is taken before charging commission, then the rate of commission is divided by 100. So I hope you understand. I've explained this one in the previous video. If you haven't watched that one, remember to watch that one. I will provide the link in the on the description. So now I think there's no item left, so we'll move to the next item, which is the last item of this account. That is the profit and loss appropriation account. This amount will transfer to the profit and loss appropriation account because the what the amount from the credit side is bigger than the amount from the debit side, so it will be a profit. If the amount from the debit side is bigger, which is usually rare, then we have to write loss on appropriation to buy loss on appropriation account. So so 90,000 minus 16,000 or minus 22,000, 90,000 minus 22,728 is 67,272. Now we finish profit and loss account. Now we move to the profit and loss appropriation account. So the first item in the profit and loss appropriation account is the interest on capital, which is 10%. 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000, and 10% of 1,20,000 is 12,000. So the total amount will be 22,000. The next item will be Dave's salary, which is 12,000. They didn't mention any month or year, so we'll assume that it is annually. So the next one will be the amount from the profit and loss account, which is the profit transfer to profit and loss appropriation. So we'll write in the on the credit side. Whenever we transfer any amount from the, let's assume from the debit side of the profit and loss account, so in the profit and loss appropriation account, it will be on the credit side. So the amount is 67,272. So I think we finished with this one. So we'll calculate the profit transfer, the profit of the partners. So the ratio is 4 is to 5. So the total amount, first we'll calculate the total amount. The total amount, since the amount on the credit side is bigger, then it will be a profit. The amount from the credit side is 67,272. We'll write this one also in the debit side. So 22,000 plus 12,000 is 34,000. So 34,000 minus 67,272 minus 34,000 is 33,272. 33,770 272. So we'll divide this amount on the ratio of 4 is to 5. So 33,272. So 33,272 multiplied by 4 divided by 9 is 14,000 14,788 and the next one is 33,272 into 5 divided by 9 is 18,484. So joint profit is 14,788 and net profit is 8,484. Hence it is proof. Now let's prepare the current account and capital account. First we'll do the fixed capital account. So the first item in there, first we prepare the current account. So the first item in there is the drawing. Where's the drawing? There, this one. They both withdraw 10,000 each during the year. So the next item will be the profit and loss appropriation account. So the amount of John is 14,788. Div profit is 8,000 or 18,484. The next one is the div salary. I'm sorry guys, this one will this one profit and loss appropriation account will come in the last. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. This one will come the last one. The next one is the div salary first. So the div salary is 12,000. Next one is the interest on capital. The amount for interest on capital is 10 for John is 10,000, for Dave is 12,000. So yes, then we'll do the profit and loss appropriation account. Now we'll add the total amount from this column. So 10,000 plus 14,788 will be 24,788. 24,788 and 12,000 plus 12,000 plus 18,484 is 42,484. So on the divis I also write this one. Now the amount to transfer to the capital account. We have to write to balance carried down. 24,780 minus 10,000 will be 14,788, and 72,484 minus 10,000 will be 32,484. After we get the amount from the current account, now we prepare the capital account. So the first item in the capital account will be the balance breakdown, which is 1 lakh for John and 1 lakh 20 for Dave. So we'll write. Then the next item will be the current account, which is 14,788 for John and 32,484 for Dave. Now there's no item left, so we'll add this one. Total amount 1 lakh plus 14,788 is 1,14,788 for John. And for Dave is 1,52,000 for 484. So the balance now we finished with the capital account when capital is fixed. So now we'll calculate the capital account when capital is fluctuating and see if the balance carried down is equal or not. If the capital account, if the balance carried down is equal with this amount, so it will be correct. If it's different, so it will be wrong. Now we finish the current account, so we move to the capital account. In the capital account, since there is no item in the capital account, we will write only the balance brought down, which is from the current account. We'll write on the credit side, and the amount is 14,788. The first item in the capital account when capital are fluctuating is balance breakdown, which is 1 lakh and 1 lakh 20. The next item will be the interest on capital. Interest on capital will be 10,000 and 12,000. The next one will be the Dave's salary, which is 12,000. Now we'll move to the debit side, which is the drawing. The amount for drawing is 10,000 each. And the last one is the profit and loss appropriation account, which is 14,788 and 18,484. The total amount from the John column is 1,12,000 1,24,788, and from the div column is 1,62,484. So the balance carried down will be 1,24,788 minus 10,000 is 1,12,788. 1,64,484 minus 10,000 is 1,52,000. Sorry guys, I've made a mistake here. This is not 1,12,000. This is 1,14,000. So we finish with the capital account when capital is fluctuating. So if we compare the capital account of fluctuating and fixed, it is correct. So this one is good. So we have finished with this question, and that's it guys for today's lesson. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Commerce Edge. If you have any doubts or questions, make sure you ask in the comment section and I will answer it. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video.